Hello, my name is Leila Harmony Vasor, and today I'm here with the beautiful, the wonderful, the courageous.
Sharon D. Perry, housing strategist.
So, Sharon, or would you be preferred to call Miss Perry?
Sharon.
Okay, I want to ask, where are you from?
I'm from the United States Virgin Islands.
Oh, really? My mother's from there. So, what is one fun fact about yourself?
One fun fact about myself, people who personally know me consider me as being a person that's extra.
Mm, that has good and bad connotations to it.
Yes, it does.
So, we're here to talk about the Promise Neighborhood Small Business Boot Camp. And I wanted to ask, how did you hear about it?
Well, I heard about it from, believe it or not, my apostle, Leroy McDowell. He shared it in our group messenger for the Gate Restoration Center. So that's how I saw it in the messenger, and I said, you know what, I'll sign up.
Oh, and he dropped this in the group chat. But what motivated you to participate in this boot camp?
What motivated me to participate in this boot camp is I wanted Your Worth the Foundation to not only minister to people spiritually, but also minister to people practically and physically.
Now, I heard the business name. However, for the people that might have missed it, what is your business name?
My business name is Your Worth the Foundation Inc., and it is a women's ministry.
Okay. So, how would you describe your business in 1 to 2 sentences?
Your Worth the Foundation is a ministry that helps people both spiritually and physically, meaning we not only will pray for you, but we also have practical things that you can apply to your life every single day that will change it.
And you are trying to tackle such a large topic, and I want to ask you, what is your why?
My why is seeing people that's like me, that's a single mom, and being able to raise a child on your own and being able to provide for them in every way, not only psychologically, but socially, to interact with other people, and also practically, a roof over your head, food on the table, like that.
Yes. And if somebody was to ask you specifically, what would you say is the problem you are solving or coming up with a solution for?
Well, the problem that we're solving is affordable housing. And through my over 10 years of research, foot on the ground research, and stats that I've pulled up past these 10 years, I have been able to go in neighborhoods and speak to people and find out what is the issue that's going on. Because I came from an area in Overtown. For anyone who doesn't know, it's in Miami, Florida. And it's a very low income area at the time that I was there. And a lot of people were being misplaced. They were being outpriced from their homes, and they were not able to pay for the areas they were sent to. So a lot of people ended up homeless.
Oh. Now, I wouldn't want to assume because I could get a general idea what your target group is, but how would you describe your customer?
I describe my customer as a person that is ostracized,
Mm.
meaning that that person has been told no so many times. No, you don't make enough. No, you cannot afford this house. No, it's not possible because of what you've been through. We're the person that can say yes.
Now, with this potential customer, let's talk demographics.
Well, our demographic and our target um, customer, and note, the people that we serve, we don't call them customers, we call them partner, because you are partnering with us to create a change in your family and in your community. You are partners. So those people are the low and middle income families.
Mm. And what about the psychographics of your partners?
Well, when a person is in that position of not being able to properly provide for their family, there's a sense of inadequacy. There's anxiety, which leads to health issues, which increases the cost of health care for the government and society. It creates tension in families because you feel like you're alone doing it. And I want people to know that they're not alone.
Hmm. Now, I would like to ask, how would you describe your value proposition? Now, for layman's terms, that essentially means what makes your business different from your competition?
Well, what makes your Worth Foundation different is like I said, a single mom, grew up, was raised in Overtown in Miami, Florida, which severely low income area. And I have been in the position for my target audience and my target partners. Um, I have been homeless before, 2 years and 8 months to be exact. And I was homeless living in a Mazda CX-5 with 4 people, 2 dogs, and 1 turtle. And there are a lot of programs out there to help in affordable housing and to help build people, but they don't understand the mindset and the challenges of those people. Even though they provide affordable housing, there's a gap that's missing. And that gap is financial understanding. And I have been in a position where I have met many people in Florida who want to provide affordable housing. Their heart is there, but they don't truly understand the dynamics or the ins and outs. Even though they have experience as investors and they have the money, they don't understand the people for real, for all those Miami people. For real. They don't understand the people. And a lot of people have even told me while I was homeless that it is impossible to save because of the cost of living. And I started saving with 8 cents. And while homeless, I was able to save up to $10,000 while homeless.
Mm. Now, what attracts your customer?
What attracts my customer is I am relatable. I understand where they come from. I understand their challenges. And I understand people keep telling you no. And that's why your Worth Foundation is so different.
Mm.
We can tell you yes.
I would love to hear a yes. So, as we have went over some introductions. You have gotten to know our guest. I would like to provide some research as I give you some time to bring up your social media so you could give it to the audience. Now, I did some research on the Promise Neighborhood Grant as a sponsor of the Small Business Bootcamp. However, I was shocked. I was in awe to learn that the grant was provided by Dr. Ernesto Lee and guest speakers slash mentors at no charge. That's practically unheard of because an entrepreneurship boot camp usually costs on average $300 to $10,000. So giving it for free is absolutely mind blowing. Additionally, the grant can assist with early childhood development, K to 12, school success, college readiness, workforce and business development, as well as community services, all at no cost.
Absolutely free.
So, how can people reach out to you?
People can reach out to me first and foremost. Sharon D. Perry. Google me, and you will see my picture. Look at my face. Take a shot. You will see my picture and click on it, and it will lead you to one of our multiple websites. SharonDParry.club, which is consulting, and it also links you to our ministry, which is Your Worth It Foundation.org, and your is YOURE, Worth It Foundation.org. And it also leads you to all our other resources, our financial course that's self-directed. It's blogs, everything is there. All my websites are linked together. You just have to look me up and you'll find me.
So, as I was also looking into the Small Business Bootcamp, I saw areas where they spoke about staff, instructors, guest speakers, mentors, some of the assignments and lectures. I also found out that the class is only offered on Wednesdays at 5 to 8 p.m. through Zoom as the vehicle for communication. Now, I want to ask, what is your general opinion on one of these topics?
I love the fact that it is given virtually because, as you know, with the cost of living now, many people have multiple jobs and wear multiple hats, and that is a huge benefit to have it virtually and not have to physically, after you've worked all day and are probably physically drained if you have a labor intense job, or mentally drained if you have a computer job, and being able to get in the comfort of your space and take the course.
Now, this leads me to ask, what is the benefit of the boot camp besides the Zoom that you mentioned before?
One of the benefits of the boot camp is the ability, because a lot of us have ideas and thoughts of wanting to step out there and own a business. And a lot of times we have multiple ideas and thoughts. And this boot camp helps you to fine tune your ideas and focus on one so you can give it your full attention to not only bring it as an idea, but bring it into fruition and show you how to manifest it.
Now, what type of person do you believe should participate in the boot camp?
I think a person that has ideas. Don't mark yourself off because you have all of these ideas that you want to do. Bring it, because they have professionals there in the boot camp not only professionals, they have lenders there in the boot camp. So once you start talking about your ideas, you have no idea who else is on that Zoom as what they do as a profession. And not only what they do as a profession, you might not even know what they do in the back.
That's really good information to know. Now, what type of person, if anyone, would you recommend anyone to participate in the boot camp?
Yes, I would recommend anyone that has an idea, because once you might have an idea, but you don't know if there's a target market for the idea. It's based on supply and demand. If there is no demand for your idea, who will you be supplying it to?
Now, after experiencing the boot camp, do you understand the bigger picture?
Yes, I understand the bigger picture, and I understand how large my vision is. Like I said, Your Worth the Foundation was established in 2014. So it is going on 10 years. So we've been around, we've been in communities, knocking on doors, and every time we have reached an investor in the past, they've said, wow, you have a great vision. However, your vision is not a sprint, it's a marathon. And a lot of investors want a rapid ROI, return on their investment. And this is literally a marathon. It's a process that has to be done for affordable housing. It's not a quick fix. That's why I spent the time to research all of the affordable housing solutions and failure.
Now, back to the boot camp cohort, I found out that it lasts 6 to 8 weeks. No, it lasts 6 weeks, 3 hours per week, and 18 hours all combined. Now, what do you feel about the timing of this boot camp, the length of it?
Okay, let's be for real with the situation. So I love the fact that it's via Zoom, okay? However, the time from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m., I don't like the time of it, because a lot of people finish work at 5 p.m. And from my experience, several people were on the road Zooming on video while driving. And with the increase in accidents, because, every time you turn around, our insurance goes up. I don't like the time. I would prefer for the time to be at 6:30 to give people time to get home, because people are also, through my research, working further from their houses. So safety is number one. I am a minister. Safety is number one. And also I would like a decrease in how long per day, and lengthen the 6 weeks to longer. Because like I said, single mom here, and when you have to take care of your kids and family, and in my case, I have a dad that's elderly, and I take care of a brother that went into cardiac arrest. So you have to prepare for your family. So if it was later, for safety, and through a longer span of weeks and a short allotment of time per week, so people can take care of the family, help their kids with homework, put them to bed. Beautiful.
Hmm. So that leads me to ask, what do you dislike about the small business boot camp?
Like I said, the time that it starts,
Hmm.
how the length of weeks, I wish it was longer, and the allotted time per week, I wish it was shorter so family members can take care of their family, because a lot of us are doing it, you know, without a lot of help.
So for startups, entrepreneurs, or small business owners, do you think that the small business boot camp is appropriate for these groups?
Yes, I think it is perfect for these groups, especially in the promised neighborhoods, the neighborhoods that they're trying to build people up who has been disadvantaged in any way. Perfect to help them to step forward, step up, elevate in their lives.
Hmm. Now, which business related issues or challenges did the boot camp help you resolve?
Well, like this, it helped me resolve my $1 million message, my MDM. It helped me to realize that what I went through is significant in reaching out to others, and it helped with letting people know that you can change the trajectory of your finances to increase your chance of home ownership in the programs that's out there within 90 days through Freedom University, which is a course by your Author Foundation.
Hmm. Guys, go check it out.
Check it.
How does the boot camp compare to the other Broward College programming? So the acceleration, the ideation, the launch, and the Financial Wellness Institute.
They work hand in hand, because when you have a business, I highly suggest for you to learn how to manage money, because not only will your family be affected if you mismanage your personal finances, but when you mismanage business finances, that includes the government. We don't want it. We don't want it.
Now, what is your overall opinion of instructor Dr. Ernesto Lee?
Dr. Ernesto Lee, let me tell you, this man has experience. He has experience, he has know how, and he is direct. I love the fact that he's direct and he gets to the point. I mean, he incorporates AI. Amazing. He's done many contracts and he is experienced. You are going to get a lot for it only being free, zero cost.
So funny that you mentioned AI, because at the 6-week cohort with Dr. Lee, he covered several AI topics. And some of these topics are the empathetic map, interviewing, perfect customer, perfect message, value proposition canvas, profit pyramid, business model canvas, and product leader. Now, which of these topics were most rewarding for your business?
Like I said, the MDM, my $1 million message. I'm telling you, to be able to hone in on the fact that I was homeless with my family of 4, with 2 dogs and a turtle, and started saving when people told me it was impossible to save. With 8 cents, it seems like a little anecdote. It is a little in this market. But having that compound to $10,000, priceless.
Now, that was actually my last question. So I would like to first say thank you Miss Perry.
Thank you for having me.
And can you tell us your social again?
Again, my name is Sharon D. Perry, housing strategist. Again, you can look me and find me on Google and click on my face, and you're going to see your Ortho Foundation pop up. But you can also type in Sharon, Sharon, D as in David, Perry, P as in Paul, A as in Apple, RRY .club. And it leads you to all the other websites and resources.
Well, guys, that's a wrap.